So it begins. All right, nearly 60 roads will be closed in Glasgow, Scotland to allow Spider-Man Brand New Day to film. Production begins tomorrow. And this is a look of it right now, but you would have thought this movie was already shooting based off all the leaks that we have so far from this movie. First being something that I think they teased on purpose. This is coming from Destin Daniels, Creighton's assistant. He was announced to be the director some time ago, so no news from right there. But within this shot, we see two comic book in the background. Why this is so significant is in this article presented by Collider, Kevin Feige confirmed that he got 8 or 9 comics covered up in his wall in his art department that he's bringing to life in this movie, which is super cool. So internet doing what internet does, find a way to find that wall of comics, and now we get 2 confirmed villains thus far. One being the Boomerang, and the other being Tarantula. And I'm gonna let my coworker break that down in a better way.
One cover is of Boomerang, a low-life villain who just throws boomerangs at Spider-Man, and another one named Tarantula, which is a very skilled martial artist that sometimes uses blades with poisons on the tip to knock out his opponents.
Off rip, who the heck cares about these 2 guys? However, being that we have 2 random villains that we have never seen on the big screen nor small screen, I've never seen them in the mythos of Spider-Man personally. This gives me the confidence that this upcoming Spider-Man movie will be a slew of comic book villains from God knows which issue. It seems like following the themes of Superman, these comic book movies are becoming even more comic booky. So shout out to the comic book YouTubers because they gonna go up, because we gonna need a breakdown on Boomerang and Tarantula at this point to even freaking understand why it's so important or why it's so cool that they did it. We kind of get a tease of what type of hairstyle Spider-Man's gonna have too from like this shot that Tom Holland has done. I know some people was assuming that we'll get a long hair Peter Parker because, you know, he dang near homeless based off the ending of No Way Home. He had to like make his own costume, which is a pretty well done job if he did it himself. And we gotta believe in that concept, right? But at least it's confirmed that he's not broke enough not to go to hair cuttery for a quick little $10 cut. We also get some props of like the cars that really is not showing nothing, but we all know these are connected to the Spider-Man movie because everything is Americanized, and this is Glasgow, Scotland. People are already asking for a first look of the new Spider-Man outfit, but I think we're wells away from there, or if we get like a bad render of it due to it being a set photo. And not to mention John Berthel being in Spider-Man 4 as the Punisher gives us a new flair because it's not only because it connects Spider-Man 4 with the Punisher special. And I'm not gonna lie, him being in there still a huge question on how they're gonna pull that off because it's just such a different tone. Like, this is a set photo of the Punisher special presentation, and Spider-Man happy-go-lucky self is gonna like mix. Now he might be a little more darker due to like him losing everything that he's been accustomed to, but that's a huge switch in tone. How is he gonna be even strong enough to challenge Spider-Man unless he gets hired by some secret entity to give him an upgrade? And these are more shots just for the heck of it. Man, out of his freaking mind. I'm excited.
No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!